Hey, what's going on, guys? Kingzart-reacts back with another video with a special someone.
Hey.
She is shy, okay? Be easy on her. She's shy. She happens to be also the significant other, right? The one, my other half, the mother of my children. Anyways, yo, so we're both gonna be reacting today to BizarreBub. Yeah, cause she's
Let's see how we do. Yeah.
she is the reason why I've started doing reaction videos. Right? So thanks to her. Anywho, so this is Scary Comp V.81 by BizarreBub. He has had a great track record when it comes to scaring the crap out of me. And you know, though we started off pretty rough, he's gotten pretty good. He's getting a lot of traction. So, and by the way, she's an avid watcher of my reaction videos. And so we'll see how this turns out. I hope we both get scared out of our minds and have nightmares for days.
Well, we'll see.
We're both very tolerant. I just want to say that right now. We're both very tolerant. So, without further ado.
On August 4th of 2023, two friends break into a church that many people, including neighbors, are afraid of. They had shut down the chapel for unknown reasons, but some believe that it might have been due to the fact that strange things were happening inside. The local priest has transferred over to another church after publicly stating that unforeseen circumstances have left the church no choice but to close its doors indefinitely. One night, two friends decide to visit the chapel with the intent of breaking in. It's been closed down for 3 months, and they couldn't help themselves from seeing what was left inside. But little did they know that this was a bad idea. Take a look.
Okay. This place has been abandoned for like 3 months, I think.
Oh my god, yes. Okay. Let's go. Yep.
You ready?
Yeah.
Nice painting.
There's a light on.
It smells. The light's the everlasting light. It's in every church. It's always supposed to be on.
Chapel?
Church or something.
It's freezing, actually.
Oh. Oh. Oh god, those are maggots.
Oh my god, it smells.
Sorry.
Oh my god. I'm trying to step on them. Boy. That was disgusting. What the f?
No.
Let's go upstairs.
Give me that. What's your face?
Dude, you gotta be quiet. What the f?
There's more of these.
Oh my god. These things are everywhere.
Oh, damn.
It's cold as hell.
I don't know about being haunted, but that's nasty.
No, I hear something.
What is it? Why everything has to be dark all the time?
I heard something.
Get the house. I know you did too. Yeah. Check this out.
I don't know.
What was it?
I don't know what the There's something.
Don't move. That moved on its own.
As both friends look back at the playhouse, the door suddenly closes on its
we
own.
heard something.
In a
Very
panic
valuable
frenzy,
lesson.
both friends run away in full terror. They have no clue as to how the door closed on its own. But even weirder are the whispers that they heard before entering the playroom. Viewers have noted that if you listen closely, it kinda sounds like children whispering or people who are praying. Either notion seems understandable, as this incident occurred inside a church with a playroom center. But further adding to the strangeness of this place is the slew of insects on the floor. From worms to other bugs, a pile of dead insects stretches across the carpet. Not much else is known about this place or the video itself, but I'll let you come up with your own conclusions on this footage. Had the church closed down because it was haunted? Or is there a possible explanation for all that happened? Let me know what you think.
I would have burned that house.
In the following video, a band is getting ready to play in front of an audience by giving a small speech about their music and how the band came to be.
Total que nos formamos para concursar y al final de cuentas ganamos y ya desde entonces nos pusimos a tocar.
It appears that this whole event is a goodbye party for the band, as this will be their last show ever. Now the start of this video seems completely normal. However, only minutes later, something happens that leaves everyone feeling very unsettled. What happens in it is just downright creepy. Take a look.
The last performance.
Pero pues, cuando entraron a la universidad, pues ya se deshizo el grupo, se mantuvieron un tiempo, pero no se pudo después. Y ya, pues ahorita me llegaron con esto de que casi que la última tocada.
Not that bad. Holy.
Oh. I just saw that.
You know what? I shouldn't even be that mad or that weirded out. She's just trying to be part of it.
As the band plays a song, someone
wanted to
or
rock
something
with them
can be
too,
seen in the background.
right?
This mysterious figure
we
appears
don't
out of
want that.
nowhere behind a TV while
God.
seemingly watching the band play. Even strangers that whatever this was doesn't appear on camera till much later in the video. It's as though they or it was hiding from sight before somehow appearing out of thin air. But according to viewers, there's something else about this figure that's even creepier. If you look closely,
Yeah,
you'll
like her
see
face
that whatever this is
isn't
hiding in a
really-
very tight space between the TV and the wall behind it.
That's
If this
it?
had been an
I
actual
could've
person,
sworn
then
the
this must have been the
face got
slenderest
morphed.
individual ever seen, as otherwise, they would not have been able to fit in a space that small. To this day, it's still unknown as to what exactly was captured. But whether person or ghost, there's no doubting that whatever this was has got to be the stuff of nightmares. On June 23rd of 2023, a man named Pablo Dosdor was exploring the woods with his dog when all of a sudden, they see a strange-looking building in the distance. Pablo and his dog approach this mysterious building that, for whatever reason, was built in the middle of nowhere. They get really
Why,
close to the
Pablo?
place before suddenly stopping dead in their tracks. Pablo can't explain it, but he can't shake the feeling that something ominous resides within this building. Now, the video that Pablo took was actually taken a few days after he came here. He was here before, and the video he took during his initial visit has left him wondering if this place might be haunted or cursed.
Bueno, encontramos una escalera. Vamos a ver si podemos acceder.
Now, it's worth mentioning that not once in any of Pablo's previous explorations has the camera malfunctioned except here. Although it could be a coincidence, the following video has left him convinced that something supernatural resides within this place. On his second visit, something happened that left him pretty spooked. Take a look.
I hope it's second to last.
Vamos.
By the way, nice dog. That looks like a cross between a husky and a German shepherd. Beautiful.
Oh, wow. Pequeña espina. Cae Draco. Cae acá. Ah, bueno.
If Draco don't follow you, Papa,
Tenemos una escalera.
That makes him smarter. He's like,
remember, he loves you.
I'm not about to do my life with you.
Oh, nah, he a real one. He went up first. He gonna survey the area for you. I hope everything turns out okay.
Sí, definitivamente
Sí,
se nota que era.
It's a beautiful dog.
Bueno, es muy baja la entrada.
Oh, my. Even the...
Wow.
Oh, what is that a church? Why is it
Draco,
always
vení.
so haunted? I don't know. But
Bueno,
Sí,
definitivamente
sí,
no
what I
quería entrar. Es por algo.
I
Vení,
came as
Draco.
far as I'll go, Papa. I came as far as I could go. You out here playing with
Realmente me
yourself. Why
siento
are you
como-
doing this?
Bastante acelerado el pulso. Hay una energía definitivamente fuerte. Draco, vení, él me sigue todo. Vení,
Ya.
entra.
Nah.
Eso.
Yo, why you do that to your dog, bro?
No, no,
Stand
no.
corrected. Your dog still
Bueno, me voy
remains
acá.
smarter than you.
No voy acá. No voy acá porque no. Me estoy empezando.
You're about to pass out, right?
This abandoned building, which apparently is an old church, has left not only Pablo unsettled, but his dog as well. Draco, the dog's name, seems hesitant to go inside. Initially, Draco is seen walking about without any problems, but for some reason, the inside of this church scares him. Pablo even states that something about this place doesn't sit well with him. The legend is true, as he states, the church is haunted. Now fast forward to a few days later,
This is gonna be
and
funny.
Pablo is back at this place during the nighttime. Draco is also with him, but just like before, something happens that Pablo can't seem to explain.
Hey,
Watch.
man, you gotta drink a lot of water because, at least for me, I take creatine. So. Creatine. Yeah. Blueberry flavored, man. Blue raspberry to be exact. Some good stuff.
Poco nervioso, debería decirlo. Vení, Draco, vení. Draco, por fin subió. Vení. ¿Qué pasa? ¿Por qué no querés estar acá? Vení. ¿Qué hay? Draco.
You went inside again?
Draco,
In the best time.
vení.
In the
At
night.
night.
It happened.
So then, could it be that Draco is sensing something frightening or ominous? Or
Draco
is something else
is
causing him to act
one.
this way? Just what exactly was making
By the
Draco
way,
so
you
afraid?
close, man. Why not Draco? Why Draco?
In this short clip, a rancher is viewing footage from his CCTV camera when he notices something very peculiar. The rancher says he was woken up late at night after hearing a loud noise coming from one of the corrals. He promptly rushed over to see what had caused the noise and saw that the animal pen had been destroyed. Confused as to how this happened, he looked over at the footage from his security camera and was shocked by what he saw. His animals can be seen trampling over the fence as if running away from something. He then looks further back into the footage to see how this happened, but what he sees terrifies him.
It's not like a
Take a look.
coyote or something. Oh. Yo. Didn't even touch the
A small,
daggone
shadow-like figure
Right
can be seen
over.
moving inside the pen, causing the animals to freak out. It seems that whatever this was unfamiliar to the livestock, and thus causing them to panic. Now, where this video came from is unknown, but the footage itself is a mystery. What could possibly have frightened the animals so badly that they had to leave their pen in a panic frenzy? This next video was recorded by a security guard who was looking over at the security cameras inside a factory when he noticed something very strange. Somewhere inside this factory, a welder is working alone, but there's something about him that doesn't seem right. The security guard takes a closer look at the footage and immediately starts to feel uneasy. After watching this incident on the camera feed, he quickly calls over the welder to look at this video and explain what was happening in this clip. But just like the night guard, the welder was left completely baffled. He had no idea as to what was captured. Now, this video took place during the night shift, which makes this incident twice as creepy. Nobody else had been working at this factory except the welder, but according to him, another welder who had the day off had come by to visit him. They had talked for just a bit before the night guard called over the welder to look at this footage. But after watching the video, the welder was left speechless. This is what was caught.
I don't like it when that happens, bro. There's a light bulb. There's a ball of light.
That could have been the
I'm hoping that it is that.
reflection.
That he has like the flash on his phone. No, I don't think so. Look. Right where he's standing? Like perfectly? No. Yo, he's talking to a whole soul, a whole spirit right now.
As it turns out, the other
Dang.
welder who had dropped by to say hi wasn't actually there. The welder, who's seen on camera, swears that he saw the other worker in full uniform, as though he was ready to work. They had even
Please
shaken
don't tell me
hands,
it's what I
according
think.
to him.
You know what it is,
but when
right?
looking at the footage, no one appears to be there. Although pretty strange, this incident gets a whole lot stranger after hearing what happened to the worker who apparently had the day off. To their shock, the factory had received news that this worker had passed away in his own home. His cause of death remains unknown, but knowing that he died on the same day this occurrence took place has left the welder feeling spooked.
Same day.
Could it be that the spirit of the
He didn't
welder's
know
friend
he
had
died.
paid him a visit during his shift?
So he got
Or
up.
could this whole incident be explained
And
by
went to
something
work.
else? As with all videos, there has yet to be a definitive
He
answer
must
to
be
this
like,
question.
wow, this is a normal day.
Yeah, you shaking hands? How did this dude feel?
It's late at night
You know,
when two
when they
nurses
shook
at a
hands,
children's
how did
hospital encounter something pretty spooky.
I'm telling you, it's
They had
crazy
just
right
finished
now.
checking on their patients when one of them begins to act
That's
nervous.
insane.
Seeming a bit
that's
scared, they
heartbreaking.
walk out into the hallway and
That
proceed
actually
to stare
hurts.
at something.
I'll be real.
The other nurse follows
Can
along
you
to see
imagine
what it is that they're
knowing you
seeing.
pass and you still go to
What
work?
happens next inside this children's hospital is creepy
You chose
to
to
say the
go to work.
least.
It's funny. It's like
Watch.
he doesn't feel any different.
Which is what a question that has been answered recently. You feel different when you go.
Salí las piezas de acuerdo, no sé qué cosa, cuando salí tenía luego otra. Cuando vine para acá,
Listen up, Candy.
se me empezó a pegar, boludo. Me pegué un cagazo y ahora lo veo.
Pero esa es la estática, boludo. Pero está lejos.
Estática. Está viniendo para acá.
Ay, la
pelotuda.
concha de la lora. La pibita de la cama que me dijo
What?
que le tocaron la pierna, que le apretaron la pierna. Ay, mierda, se viene para acá.
Pero se viene para acá.
It's more like a
pelotuda.
hospital. No. Oh, a balloon.
¿Está prendido el aire algo?
¿Qué sé yo? Sí, creo que sí.
Tomátelo. Vamos para adentro,
me
boludo.
fui a la mierda, la
No, la
concha de
concha.
la lora.
That's the size of ghost. Tell me.
Ahí está. Que
Asomate,
pase
boludo.
largo, boludo.
¿Ves?
Ay, la concha de la lora. ¡Ay, la puta que te parió!
Down the hall, a small balloon can be seen making its
Any
way towards the
Spanish speakers
nurses.
watching this?
It moves in a straight path
We
before
laughing.
somehow making a turn inside the
We
nurse's
laughing on
room.
the inside.
Not sure what else to think,
Spanish
the nurses
speaker.
believe that this might have been the spirit of a
knows
child
what's up.
as they work at a children's hospital. Both nurses even
I know
say
she
that
was
early
scared out of
on
mind,
strange
but
things
it's
were
still
happening,
funny.
from a patient who claims that something had touched their leg to the male nurse who says that the same balloon was following him around. They believe that something paranormal had
Had to be
occurred.
red, huh?
But as with most videos, you be the judge.
Wasn't that in
Was
a
a
movie?
ghost caught on camera,
Wasn't
or
it It?
was it something else?
I think the
If you
ghost
caught something
probably
creepy on
saw it.
camera, or
Anyways.
if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out and include in the next compilation, you can send them over to scaryvideos444
Yo,
at
that one messed me up,
gmail.com.
man. The guy who
That being said,
You still
let's
went
get
to
back to the
work,
video.
He wants to get paid.
There's a place
Yeah,
in
but I don't think
Scotland
it's-
known
you
as
know,
Clune
'cause
Park
most-
Estate,
most
where many
men,
people
any
who've been
man
here say that
watching
something about this
a lot of
place
us who go to
disturbs
work,
them.
we're not even-
Whether it's the abandoned school located in the
We don't
center
really
of this
wanna do
town, or the Gothic-style church next
We don't
door,
really wanna do that.
people can't help but
We
feel
do it
a
'cause
strange
we have
presence
to.
when coming here.
We're not doing it because
This location was once a thriving community back in the early 1920s before people started leaving the area only a few years later. The reasons as to why they left are various, but given the conditions of this place, it appears that it was no longer habitable. However, there's a certain belief among some people who think there's another reason why they left. This area, according to them, is haunted. Knowing this, two friends decide to visit this place during the nighttime in the hopes that something creepy will happen while being there. Although initially, nothing out of
that
the
kind of
ordinary
mentality
happens when they
is
first
never-
arrive.
I
It's
can't.
what happens
You-
later
she would, though.
that spooks them to their core. The
Oh,
two friends are
spiders,
inside an
hornets.
abandoned
Let's
flat
go.
when this is
She
captured.
would. She'd even curse out the ghost. She don't really curse, but she'd curse out the ghost. I'd go
Hello?
just to see her do that. That'd be hilarious. But then
Isn't it?
I'm gonna be, wondering if somebody
Hello?
followed me home.
Yo. Hello? Yo, coach question. Hello? Henry, what is that? Is that downstairs?
Is that a school? Or what is
No, I think that's an apartment building. You know what else it could be? Other than a ghost? Something far
Someone
scarier.
down there, bro.
what you guys?
How can they?
Oh, no. A squatter. You know?
Yeah.
Abandoned building.
Huh?
Abandoned apartment building, to be exact. You may run into a squatter.
In that room.
Sometimes squatters don't like to be found
Hello?
out. You gotta pay rent and stuff, but when you don't got money and stuff, somebody get to find out
Hello?
where you at, it's gonna be an issue. Right? They're not trying to get found out. So that's your ass.
Well,
Make sure there's another guy who does videos like this. He goes into abandoned buildings, haunted locations.
The two
His name
friends
is Chris.
immediately freeze upon
Can't quite
hearing a
remember
strange
his
sound
channel
coming from
name, but I know
downstairs.
he's Chris.
They check on the source of the sound, which seems to be coming from inside a room,
got the football,
but strangely, no one or
field,
nothing is there
right?
to explain it.
And he comes
Now, it could be
strapped.
that a squatter was hiding inside and thus making those noises. But
That's how
early
you should
on,
do.
before exploring this
You can be able
building,
to shoot
something
a
was
ghost,
caught on
but
camera that
you can
neither
defend
friend
yourself
could
if somebody
explain.
jumps at you because
Take a
they're not
look.
trying to get found out. They're squatter.
isn't it?
You know?
Future in hand.
Defend yourself.
Right, that one's open.
Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, man. The
Yo,
leg. That's what I'm talking about.
you see
The
movement
leg.
then?
Now Nothing else.
Where's the light?
You know, the leg.
Yo. Yo.
Oh.
What's that?
Oh.
Yo.
That's the reason why you shouldn't be going in there. No, are we gonna go in?
Oh, snap.
Inside a window of this building, someone or something is behind a curtain looking at the two friends.
What?
Eerily, this mysterious figure hides away after being spotted. But if you look closely, you'll notice that there's something unusual about this figure. Like something out of a horror movie, a very pale face with an eerie appearance can be seen. Both friends see this and are immediately spooked out of their minds. Considering that this place has been abandoned for many years, the question is begged, who or even what was this? Neither friend has any idea as to what was captured.
I don't think they went in.
This last video comes from Blancerella, who says she received the following video from her brother. He sent this video to his family in the hopes that they could explain what was captured. The video starts off with footage of the brother's wife and two children sleeping in bed when out of nowhere, this happens.
Okay. You know she got kids. Look at the surrounding.
Yeah.
No, don't pull on the kid. Don't, mother.
Somehow, the child is pulled off the bed by just a few inches. Looking closely, the child's leg can be seen moving in such a way as if someone had yanked them. The family who saw this believes that a sinister presence was messing with the child. It's for this reason that some viewers are concerned for the safety of the family. But whether something is haunting them or not, viewers agree that the clip is pretty strange. So then, could it be that the baby had moved on its own? Or was something supernatural responsible for this? Let me know your thoughts on this one.
That would be the reason why I would try to fight a ghost. I would.
Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Also, if you haven't already done so, please subscribe and make sure to hit the bell icon so you don't miss any uploads in the future.
Subscribe to him.
That being said, until next time, peace.
He said peace.
I don't like it when ghosts mess with kids. I don't like that. That infuriates me so much. It really makes me. I got a little baby girl, man. I swear, man. Mosquitoes, anything, try to mess with her. I'm swinging for dear life. Flies, everything. I don't care if I'm outside. You getting swung at. Don't come near my baby. But yeah, I'm still messed up over the one who, you know, he still went to work.
Yeah, that one was. That one.
I can only imagine if he got wife and kids, bro. Yeah. What you thought of it? Yeah, I'm picking on you. What you thought of it?
Oh, that one was actually the one that got to me. But it's not because it was scary.
Yeah,
it was because it was sad.
Yeah.
The same day that he passed, he's just
That was crazy. Did you notice that he's like, you know, he was kind and respectful, because you go into work and you shake the dude's hand who's doing some OT. That means you be doing OT.
I wonder what the guy said when he realized that he wasn't talking to him.
If that was me, I wouldn't know what to do with myself. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'd lose my shit. Damn, bro! I just shook the hand of a ghost. He just passed on the same day. Anyways, anything else you'd like to tell the viewers what you thought of the video?
I mean, it wasn't.
Tell the truth. Tell the truth.
I wasn't scared.
Yeah, she's built up a tolerance.
Yeah. I watched too much of those videos.
This is why I built up a tolerance. I didn't have a bloody tolerance at all. And she sat me down, man. She says, I want to sit down and watch this with you. And after a while it just became oh, yo, look at this. This was going to happen over here. So we both built up a tolerance. But I have gotten scared several times. completely freaked out several times. If she continues to join me, we're gonna add her to the list. But that being said, video's over, people. Hope you enjoyed. Leave a comment which one got you. You already know what got us. It wasn't scary, it was sad. Very sad. But anyways, that was our reaction. If you liked it, hit the like button, subscribe, and share. Remember to comment which one got you. And if you want to send suggestions for future videos, the email address, I'm going to have it on the description box. It is kingzartreacts@gmail.com. So yeah, don't forget to like the video, and I'll see you guys next time. Maybe with her.
Yeah.
All right. Till next one.